Grow regularly. Don't wait until everything is ripe and then harvest, and then you haven't planted the next lot. So when the first ones start coming up and they are a certain size, plant the next ones already, so that when the first ones are gone, the next ones are there. Now, I don't have much time. I am so busy with evangelistic work. I have really minuscule time to do what I want to do in the garden. The Spirit of Prophecy tells us that it's very beneficial to spend an hour or two in the garden every single day. And I don't get there every single day. And sometimes I don't get the opportunity to take care of it as nicely as I would like. My wife is very meticulous, and she has a little greenhouse, and she plants the most beautiful tomatoes. And even in the winter, she manages to grow tomatoes, and she grows all the heirloom ones like rainbow and beef stock. These are really gorgeous tomatoes that taste absolutely amazing. And she manages to have the time to trellis it and get all these beautiful bunches. And people say, wow, that's wonderful. But she also doesn't have much time, but she makes sure that these things work. I have even less time. And so sometimes I just let it grow. And even if you just do that, if you don't really have time to take care of it like you should, as long as it gets its water and you know that it's got good organic soil and some compost on it, it gives you a yield. It might not be as perfect as the one that is perfectly watched, but it is so satisfying. And the taste aspect, it's just amazing. If you take a bought one and you take one of these out of the gardens, it's like a taste explosion compared with the other. So there are certain things. We were talking about people in the world that are doing this. And many people are preppers. They call themselves preppers. You know about preppers. Now, many of those do all of these things, and you can learn a lot from what they're doing it, but they're doing it for the wrong reason. Everything in life depends on motive. It depends what your motive is. So some people accumulate things and you think they are enriching themselves. They might be, but they might be doing it in order to help others. So the motive and not what you see determines what is happening. Now, when we go out in the country, we go out because God said so. And when we work in the garden and we bring in something and we can eat it on our plates, then we are grateful to God. And we are not there to take care of ourselves in terms of prepping in order to defend ourselves against the enemy. That's not my job. That's God's job. God has promised to take care of it. But he's asked me to do what is right and then to leave the consequences with him. And the most rewarding thing is to do what he says and to see the blessings. Will there be obstacles? Yes. Will you have setbacks? Yes. Will there be vermin that come and take your food? Yes. We have monkeys here. We have a constant war with the elements and with all kinds of critters that want to deprive you of whatever you've grown. But in spite of it all, it still is so rewarding that you cannot even explain it.